A stylish new compact sedan will soon be added to the Kia lineup to replace the current Forte, and it will bear the name K4 and slot under the larger K5 family sedan. The K4 wears a fastback roofline that draws inspiration from the Stinger sports sedan and wide rear fenders that give the car a sporty stance. The base engine will be the same 147 horsepower four-cylinder that powered last year's Forte. A 190 horsepower turbocharged 4 is exclusive to the top-rung GT line turbo trim. The K4 is slightly larger than the outgoing Forte, and Kia says the interior is roomier, particularly for rear seat riders, aligning it with other compact sedans such as the Honda Civic, the Mazda 3, the Toyota Corolla, and the Volkswagen Jetta. Luckily, we won't have to wait long to drive one, as the K4 is due in Kia dealerships in fall 2024. We will have to wait a bit longer for the handsome hatchback variant, which Kia says will launch in the US later, possibly for the 2026 model year. Kia has labeled the exterior design approach as Twist Logic, which is said to create a modern and unique body shape by twisting the connections of logically aligned squares in a seemingly illogical fashion. Since we only were given a brief look at the hatch, this story will focus largely on the sedan, whose profile reveals a four-door with fastback styling which contrasts with the current two-box setup of the Forte. Most K4 models have a 147 horsepower 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine, front-wheel drive, and a continuously variable automatic transmission (CVT). This powertrain is a direct carryover from the 2024 Forte, and in that car, we found this combination to feel quite sluggish. That attribute isn't likely to change in the K4, but luckily Kia is offering a 190 horsepower turbo 1.6-liter 4 as an upgrade engine. The more powerful powertrain is exclusive to the GT line turbo trim, and it comes with a conventional 8-speed automatic. The GT line turbo also comes with a more sophisticated multi-link rear suspension, whereas all the other K4s come with a torsion beam setup. When we get a chance to drive both models, we'll update this story with driving impressions and instrumented test results. The new GT line models get a unique design up front and in the rear with gloss black touches, satin chrome along the belt line, and gloss black mirror caps, window trims, and side sills, along with 18-inch alloy wheels, with acoustic tires for improved NVH, and a unique 3-spoke steering wheel inside. The GT line turbo models get the same, with the addition of cube LED projection headlights and LED fog lights. These two higher trips also get an upgraded and sport-tuned multi-link rear suspension setup. Kia has kept the K4's interior design clean and simple, with a linear look to the dash. Although there's a large infotainment display, there appear to still be several physical buttons for controls, which is refreshing given the auto industry's push to digitize such things. The K4 steering wheel looks different from other Kia models and features an offset logo and a 2-spoke design. When we find out more information about the K4 standard and optional features, we'll update this story with details. The interior isn't as driver-focused as some of its competitors, with buttons and screens specifically angled toward the left, nor as you might expect from its sportier new look. But Kia still claims it's divided in intention between driver and passenger graphically and with functions. Kia says the driver zone is still technical and machine in character versus the passenger side, which is comfortable and human. While we don't know the size of the K4's standard infotainment setup, we know that upper trims will come with a multi-screen arrangement that sees two 12.3-inch displays combined in one continuous flat panel. One serves as a reconfigurable gauge cluster while the other does duty as the main point of access for features such as navigation, radio, climate control, and more. A third 5.0-inch display sits between the two larger ones and provides access to climate controls. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard. Sirius XM satellite radio and in-dash navigation will also likely be available across the K4's lineup. There's a nice advanced drive assistance setup with standard speed limit assist, lane keeping assist, and smart cruise control. There's also available evasive steering assist, surround view monitor, parking distance warning, and updated highway driving assist. GT line models get standard blind spot collision warning and rear cross traffic alert, and are offered with additional blind spot collision avoidance assist and blind spot view monitor features. And there's available forward collision avoidance on the GT line turbo trim. The seats in the Kia K4 will likely be woven cloth in the lower trims and faux leather/genuine hide in the upper trims. Kia only specifies that the interior colors will include medium gray on base models, slate green on EX trims, and onyx and off-white on GT line models. An available smartphone charger sits in front of the shifter and below a small panel of ports. It appears cramped getting the phone in and out, which might be a good thing to avoid distraction while driving, but we won't know how it fits until we test it. Crash testing isn't complete yet, but Kia equips it better than most offerings in this segment. Standard driver assist features include adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitors, and active lane control. Options include a limited hands-free driving system, an automatic emergency braking and steering system for potential collisions from the side, such as at an intersection. It seats up to 5 passengers, but 4 should be the limit. It's 2.7 inches longer, nearly 2 inches wider and roomier, with 38.0 inches of rear legroom. That's crossover-sized space for rear riders, though the 37.3 inches of headroom could turn off some 6-footers. The trunk loses nearly a foot with 14.6 cubic feet of space. The wide stance and fastback look similar to the Mercedes-Benz CLS and Audi A7, or even the discontinued Kia Stinger, and L-shaped head and taillights reminiscent of Cadillac cars. All screams luxury, which is impressive for what's expected to be the most affordable Kia in the US when it goes on sale. Kia says it's now the widest in the compact sedan class and with the biggest footprint, measuring an overall length of 185.4 inches and width of 72.8 inches. The front also gets Kia's Constellation lights, and the rear gets a sporty diffuser of sorts under the bumper.